Okay, welcome to reacting to Full Game at School Week 13 again from Jamie Fake. Jamie's dance exercise warm-up. I'm not playing this game, so I guess he knows that it is finally his chance while Brian dances and Michael slaps him for dancing. Why is it so loud? I'm not enjoying the wind right now. Kim is getting mad at Dylan because he's running like that. Michael got an interception or a catch, I can't even tell. Carlos has to help him because he is enjoying it. Carlos does not care, and he throws to Dylan, and he catches it with that's one-handed, but he almost trips on the backpacks, and now he is getting mad at Jamie. Now Logan has coronavirus and is dying of laughing, and now everyone is fighting over Dylan's one-handed catch. Because I guess Dylan is now
he was in bounds.
A big fan of me.
But I know he actually managed to touch the football before it landing out of bounds.
No, he has that.
I know, but it still counted.
I guess Dylan is a big fan of Dylan, so he had to get the one-handed catch to honor me while I was in Santa Clara watching a Browns fan fighting with 49ers fan for peeing in the bathroom. Nick does not do pufferfish Nick, and Salvador does a bad drop. Salvador creates a hurricane, which makes the ball go over Jamie's head. Salvador drops it again somehow. Salvador is creating hurricanes, but he cannot catch it no more. Nick outruns Carlos. Jamie is dancing. Alex is kissing the girl while Brian catches it. And then Michael boy at him and does the funny point. Jamie gets the ball. Jamie looks right and left and waves to Salvador. And Dylan says Salvador. And Jamie throws it. Not to Salvador, just kidding, he threw it to Salvador. And Nick is, for some reason, behind the net and spilled root beer all over Salvador's shoes, and now Salvador is angry at him. And now he made Nick sad. But Brian says, no, it's okay, Nick. I know you spilled your root beer, but it is okay now. And now Nick is like, why would you do this to me? Salvador kicks it over Michael's head, but he still could have caught it, and he jukes out Brian and Nick, and he is in for the touchdown, and Nick takes his hat off to honor him because his juking was just too good. Diego gets the ball, and he throws the ball, and Dylan could not honor Dylan by getting the one-handed catch, and now he is sad. And Diego could not believe his eyes. He has his hands on his head. He cannot believe his eyes. Dylan is not honoring Dylan by punting the ball straight to Salvador, who actually didn't drop it that time, who actually runs past Diego. Can he outrun Michael? He does the juke. Dylan wants to get him, but he does not care. And then Salvador just goes into the end zone. And now Jamie is making fun of Dylan, and Carlos said he is lagging. Which I guess Carlos is playing a video game. I guess Carlos is just too genius for us that he is playing a video game. Brian high-fives Salvador because he finally caught the ball. And Salvador does a punt straight to Michael. And Brian gets juked again, and Salvador gets juked again, kind of, and Jamie cannot get him. And this is the second punt return, and Michael is now honoring Dylan as well because he's pointing to San Francisco. Diego did not do the one-handed catch, and now he is very sad because he cannot honor Dylan with the one-handed catch either. So he cannot believe his head right now. And now he's looking very sad at the camera. His hand is on his head again because he cannot believe it. Salvador gets it, and he cannot return it this time. Logan sounds like he's drinking something. Alex is still enjoying it with the girl. Nick is the running back. Nick is on Carlos again. Jamie is eating his sweatshirt like usual. Jamie is getting ready to throw it. Nick is wide open, but he does not throw, but he throws to Salvador, who does a good catch against Michael and Diego. Diego, who cannot believe his mind again. And Dylan is just going back into Nick's root beer. Jamie catches on his head, throws to Nick, which goes right to Logan. Carlos now cannot believe his head that Nick actually did not catch it. Salvador's creating hurricanes again. Nobody could catch it. I guess since Dylan is not here, nobody can catch the ball. They all want to honor him, but they are not doing good. Nick does not get it again, but Jamie throws it to Nick, and he catches it this time. That's one-handed, and then Nick goes backwards for some reason. Diego cannot get a one-handed catch like usual.
I got run over by a dump truck.
Logan got run over by a dump truck just like at Baywood. And now everybody's yelling because they cannot believe the disturbing graphic scene that they have just witnessed. Logan somehow is still filming even after that, I guess. So I guess Logan is too alpha that even the dump truck cannot do anything to him. Salvador gets another catch. I guess Dylan is now giving Salvador the power. Diego's offsides, but nobody cares. Brian's kind of wide open, but does not care and throws to Salvador again. Diego cannot believe his mind. Dylan is arguing with Jamie once again. Salvador's creating a hurricane because they don't want to deal with Dylan, so Salvador creating a hurricane so he cannot be enjoying it no more. But Nick does not want anything to do with it, so he's all the way on the other side. That is out of bounds, and somehow 3 random people just are on the field. They have teleported out of nowhere. Michael throws to Carlos. Nick ties his shoe. Technically Carlos is quarterback, but Dylan is now quarterback. Carlos does not want to run, so he throws it to Michael, who somehow catches it, even though it looks like Salvador caught it. Diego is honoring him, but Salvador is angry. He's creating a hurricane. Michael throws it to Carlos. The hurricane is getting much worse. Dylan cannot believe his eyes. Everybody runs. Dylan cannot believe it, so he throws it straight to Diego, who catches it and gets a touchdown. They're honoring Dylan, but nobody can believe the hurricane that's coming on. They cannot believe it. Will they kick a field goal? No, but Diego is about to throw it to Michael. Michael gets it. Michael getting ready to punt it. Michael getting ready to punt it, but he gives it back to Diego because Diego is not enjoying it, but he didn't really give it to Diego, and now Logan's getting run over by a dump truck again. Diego's getting ready to punt it, and Diego punts it. Diego doesn't punt it, but he punts it this time. Punts it straight to nowhere, but Nick gets it. Nick doing pufferfish. Oh man, I was doing a good rap, but I was about to say Pufferfish Nick gets it, but Pufferfish Nick cannot juke out Diego, who throws it to Brian, who actually catches it, who snaps it to Jamie. Jamie looking. Jamie can't throw it. Jamie, what are you doing? Jamie looks. Jamie looks. Jamie can't believe his eyes that he's stepping in root beer. Nick's root beer. Alex with the girls throws it straight to Brian, who actually catches it. Why is nobody covering Brian? I don't know. But Brian got the touchdown anyway, and Dylan is sad. Salvador actually honors Dylan this time by getting the one-handed catch. Nick is nowhere to be found. I guess he got too sad that I called him Pufferfish. No, Nick is now happy again because he actually likes that nickname, because pufferfish are very deadly and poisonous, so I guess Nick is now satisfied. And he does not care that he spilled the root beer anymore, but Michael's juking Brian, and he runs straight around Nick, who is happy again. Brian is scratching his back. Wow. Salvador's created another hurricane. Every time they're on offense, yes. He throws it not to Dylan, but they get the touchdown anyway. Dylan gets a one-handed catch to honor Dylan once again. Diego says, "Logan, you better give me a cold for some reason," which is kind of weird. I guess now they want Diego wants to get coronavirus. He throws it back to Brian. Everybody is very happy about Salvador. Now everybody's very happy about Brian, and Brian gets the touchdown. All of the girls are big fans of Salvador and Brian. Michael runs back and somebody's yelling. I guess it's the guy who got ran over by the dump truck. Salvador getting ready to punt, but he is just waiting to punt. Still waiting to punt. And he punts. Right to Diego, who does not get it, and Brian gets it. Dylan has disappeared, and now there he is once again. He is actually wearing my good black shirt, so I guess Dylan is honoring me before Diego does a perfect throw. I guess Diego is some serious Diego this time, because he's actually being a good quarterback. That was actually a better throw than a catch, because he was covered by two, but he somehow has finally done it. Yeah. Now Jamie's a rapper, and he throws it straight to Dylan, who catches it. It's kind of unfair because it's the tall team versus a short team. But since I'm not there, I cannot do anything. It's literally like Dylan Cadwell is the same height as me, Michael is the same height as me, if not taller. Carlos is the same height as me, and Diego's like a little shorter. But the other team is so much shorter, it's not even fair. But I guess since I was not there, I could not correct their mistakes, so. Now they're talking about a play. And Jamie says, "No, I want it anyway." That rhymed. I guess I'm the rapper now. Salvador gets it again, and all the girls are rooting for him. Now they're all happy about Jamie. I guess everybody is rooting for their team and not the tall team. Nick is happy again, and Jamie is pointing. Nick is tipping his hat to their team because they are doing good, even though they're significantly shorter than the other team. Michael gets it and jukes Brian for the 4th time, and Diego blocks him but does not block him, and then Michael jukes out no one this time. think Logan is finally feeling the effects of the getting ran over by a dump truck, but oh, and somehow that just popped up. Michael makes a good catch. I can't even press escape. Michael's dead and Carlos is holding his hand, but Michael says, "Hold on, I'm going to die for a minute," and then Carlos steals the ball from him because he does not care. Dylan has disappeared. I don't know what happened to him, but he just throws it up to Michael again, but Salvador deflects it. Salvador throws it to Carlos, who throws it to Diego, who throws it to Carlos, who throws it to Diego, and Logan sneezes, and Diego throws it to Carlos, who mosses Nick. And now Michael is very proud of Carlos because he actually got a good catch, and Diego is too proud of him as well. And now Carlos hugs Diego, and Diego is very happy that Carlos actually appreciates him. And their whole team is celebrating. And Michael does a weird punt that does a weird spin, but Jamie dives on it. Carlos runs away, and Diego just stands there. I guess it's blue versus blue, and no one is covering Brian for some reason. And Brian is going to get the touchdown because he jukes out Michael. I think so far, the short team is winning. Salvador gets it. Everybody walks back. And they are still waiting to punt because I think they know that they're winning, so they want to waste time. Straight not to Carlos. It's Brian versus Diego like usual. Logan, let's see who was cheering for them. I can't tell who those people are, but okay. Brian got it, so now it's a recovered, and now Michael and Brian are hugging. I guess since I'm gone, somehow there is peace. Whenever I'm there, everyone is fighting, but when I'm not there, there is peace. Nick catches it, and Carlos gets him very quickly for a game of 10. Salvador creates another hurricane, which knocks Jamie down. Salvador hikes it to Jamie. Alex is making out with his girlfriend in the background like usual. Jamie throws it to Nick, who tries to spin away from Carlos, but he cannot. Nick throws it to Salvador, who hikes it to Jamie, who looks. Nick is kind of open, but he doesn't. Oh, he does a no-look pass to Nick, and Nick is in for the touchdown. Salvador creates another hurricane, punts it out of bounds, and that is the end. Okay, the short team won.